I think I see
I'm
Gia.
here. Yeah, the cat's here too. She might have to get out.
Okay.
We'll deal with that when it becomes a problem.
Okay, yeah, I've got a cat nearby also. But
Yeah, they're
yeah.
problematic occasionally. So happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Eve.
Thank you, you too, Gia.
And you've already had your first Thanksgiving. You're doing multiple Thanksgivings.
Yeah, and I have to say I recommend the Thanksgiving Eve Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you're not going to
Yeah.
be too stuffed to do it again tomorrow.
No, well, I only eat like the sides basically. So
Right.
I
Sure.
had some vegetables and potatoes and stuff, a little bread.
The
Um
sides are where it's at. That's the
yeah,
good
I'd
stuff.
say so. Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
pies, of course.
The sides and the pies. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a sad happening. The old man has a cold, so
Oh,
we're sidelined. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. What were you guys gonna do?
Oh, we were going over to a friend's that was having a couple
Uh-huh.
friends, a music
Oh,
friend.
uh-huh. Right, right, right. I think you said that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, poor fella.
yeah, he's got a little, hopefully just a little coldy thing, but
Yeah.
we didn't want to inflict it upon anybody. And no doubt I'm infectious now too.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I took stock today. We have one sweet potato. We have uh questionable box of stovetop stuffing
Uh-huh.
from
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. I didn't even look at the year, but I don't remember buying it, so it's
Mhm.
not a good
Okay.
sign.
Yeah. I don't know what the shelf life is of a
Two
stove.
cans of cranberry sauce and three, like way too much. I bought all this funky cheese because I was going to bring
Oh,
cheese
right,
from
right.
back, and so
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I've got way too much funky, smelly cheese. So that will
Oh,
be our,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Maybe it'll have healing properties. All that mold.
yeah, sure. Give it a try.
One
Give
of
it
them's like a blue cheese of some sort. I
Uh-huh.
I like got nothing that I knew, you know.
Okay. Adventurous
And
Gia.
I didn't ask advice of the cheese man. They have a cheese man,
Sure, of
but
course.
he was busy.
Ah,
So,
so you're flying blind there, huh?
yeah, I just went with like stinky looking things.
Okay. All right. That seems like a safe bet. Who
Yeah,
doesn't like a stinky cheese?
but anyway, he probably won't feel like eating much, so we'll
Yeah.
see what happens. But poor
Oh,
fella, he was feeling a little
yeah.
funky, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I got something." So
Oh, poor dear. Well, I hope it's just a little cold.
yeah, yeah, me too. I'm sure it probably is. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Okay.
happy Thanksgiving Eve to everyone out there.
Yep. Who celebrates and all of you who don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
even if you don't celebrate the whatever, you can just be like, I'm going to eat a big meal.
yeah. Yeah. I
You
like
know,
to think of it as Pie Day personally.
pie day. Yeah, well, they have a
Mhm.
pie day.
They do have a Pie Day, and they have, like, the
Yeah,
day that falls on 3/14, because that's
right,
pie. Yeah.
right.
But anyway, here we are. We have
We
a
are.
couple
We've
of
got,
episodes.
yeah, and then we're going to be without for days.
A
I
couple
mean,
days,
it's
yeah, a couple
hard
days of
for
no
all of
hospital.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But
we'll
then,
try to
and then we'll get to enjoy their Thanksgiving because they'll have
True, true. Yeah.
the big
And
wedding.
oh boy, yeah.
Oh boy.
It
Oh boy.
seems like a recipe for disaster again, doesn't it?
They like to tie holidays to weddings, don't they?
I guess they
Like
do,
they have a
yeah.
lot of Christmas weddings and
Mhm.
just kind of an
Mhm.
occasion. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, should we start with Tuesday's episode, Gia? You want to go back to yesterday?
Uh, If you have notes, I do. Otherwise,
I do. Okay. And we did have I guess a sort of a slightly interesting conversation between Elizabeth and Michael. You remember that?
yeah, didn't we already talk about that? No.
Not really, I don't
See,
think.
I think I get confused because that's all Elizabeth does now is
Yeah,
like
right, right,
talk
right.
to the other
Yeah,
people.
she right. So she was sort of testing the waters with Michael a little bit, as far as whether or not there was any chance that he would let Willow see the kids again.
Right. So this was where he was saying how kind she was to, no
Yeah,
matter how
yeah.
he, what
Mhm.
was happening with he and Willow, that he thought that
Mhm.
she was very
Mhm.
kind to have taken her in and being her
Mhm.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that made me imagine Michael and Elizabeth as a couple.
Hmm.
I think that would be
Well,
interesting.
are they, I get so confused on
I know. Are they
ages. Are they
related?
kind of like, oh, well,
Are
that
they
too. Are they related? Yeah. No, I don't think they're related in any way, but are
right?
they sort of like, are they sort of comparable ages? That's not the right
Ah,
word, but, you know, like, I
right.
feel
I'm
like
right.
she's sort of of a like, the generation above him, kind of? Not that that
She's
should stop anything.
right. She's supposed to be older, but I think, but she doesn't look any
She
older, does she?
doesn't, no.
You know?
Right.
But she does have certainly a lot of life under her belt and older kids.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
But, no, they would be a very handsome couple.
Mhm.
All
Mhm.
that dark, shiny hair.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I think we were getting a little screen test on Lulu and,
Oh, yeah, Nathan?
Nathan. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked, I
And then
mean,
I had to go, "Are they related?"
I know, I know. Yeah, we're jumping around, but,
Oh, sorry.
no, that's okay, that's alright, yeah, Nathan was really showing up in a nice way, this week, and I don't know what's behind that, you know?
You mean like for springing Rocco and like
Yeah,
looking out for Rocco? Yeah,
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 mhm,
right. Yeah, well, because we don't really know.
we
I
don't
even
know.
saw like there were whispers online about he's actually Peter.
Oh, jeez.
I know, but I don't think
So
he is because then I saw something about the Peter actor has been hired on I forget which other soap, so I don't
okay.
think we have to worry about him like pulling off the rubber mask and being Peter
Oh,
underneath
yikes,
or
yeah,
something. Yeah.
yeah, but he could have had plastic surgery or something and still
Oh,
be
right.
Peter.
They do great work, the plastic
They
surgeons in
sure
that
do,
area,
especially
yeah.
especially soap opera
I would
plastic
travel if
surgeons.
I was gonna have anything done, you know?
Yeah, yeah, but I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice if he had come back and he was just going to be this lovely, kind person who just helps everyone, you know, and he's not an instrument
Uh,
for evil, you
right,
know?
he doesn't have some ticking time bomb inside of
Right,
him.
right, that's what I would like. Just a
Just to ca and they would never even have to delve it would just be like, "Well, yeah, there's a little blip in your life here these 7
yeah,
years," and be like, "It
yeah.
it doesn't really bother me." You know,
I'm
I don't know
cool.
why it bothers you. If it doesn't bother me,
Yeah,
I'm not sure why it
yeah,
bothers you,
let's just
so
live in the now, okay?
yeah, that maybe it says more about you. Um
Yeah. That would be funny,
That could be, but,
but
I
I
don't think
doubt it.
that's the case because,
No, I don't
I don't know if you
either.
know, but it's a soap opera, so
It
there's
is a
gonna
soap
be
opera, there's gotta
some
be
big
evil.
yeah, they're gonna I mean, of course, it wasn't it's been retrofitted, whatever the
Mhm.
storyline is.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. We had Willow finally back together with Drew in the house, which we were
Yeah,
dreading. We were dreading that for her, I think.
yeah, and I don't know, she was like, it's all I mean and she said it. She said the whole like when I married, it's always been for some it's always she's always been multitasking. Every marriage has been a multitask marriage.
Mhm. Mhm.
I love you. Also, this will keep so and so from taking my kids or whatever. I can't remember
Mhm.
why she.
Yeah.
What was the reason she married Michael? Wasn't there some?
Yeah, I don't
Was that
remember.
to keep Nell from taking Wiley or something like that?
Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, could have
I
been.
know I'm talking to the wrong person. I'm really
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sorting it out in
I
my
can
head.
just
What did she say?
barely keep today and yesterday in my mind.
Yeah, yeah, but anyway, I liked that she went ahead and, said that to Drew
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I don't know. It feels like I still don't know if she truly does love him. Maybe she doesn't know if she truly loves him.
I don't it just doesn't seem like she's open at all with him, you know, like she's still so like guarded and restrained, you know, there's no like real emotion or affection like bubbling out of her for him, you know?
Not like there was in the beginning when it
Yeah,
was all kind
yeah.
of the hero worshipy, like, "Oh, Drew,
Right,
I
right. Yeah,
admire everything about you," and,
yeah, like, I don't think
um
she lights up when he walks in a room, you know?
no,
It's
but
like
she's also been so beaten down by life, like, nothing makes her light
yeah.
up now, you know? I mean,
Yeah, that's true too,
she's
but
had a tough road to I just I guess what I'm getting at in my mind is, like, I think for a little bit, I thought she was being sort of plotting
yeah. Uh-huh.
and that she was just flat out using the relationship with
Mhm,
Drew. But now
mhm,
I think that she actually does think that she loves him,
mhm.
you know?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, that she's being practical, but that she
Right.
also has feelings for him. I don't think she's just being manipulative and
No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe she just thinks that this is like I don't think she thinks she's settling necessarily, but she wanted to find a place where somebody would protect her, you know?
yeah,
Um,
and this is it. I don't think she
this
really
is it.
knows what love is, obviously, because
Right, right, yeah, and
she's
maybe
kinda
she just
screwed up.
doesn't think there is anything like that sort of romantic love, you know, at this
Now I've
point.
got that song in my head. Is that Foreigner? I wanna
Which
know what love
love
is.
yes, it is Foreigner, thank you.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Unrelated to hospital, but related
mhm.
to TV viewing.
Okay, uh-huh.
I'm very late to the party on this, but we just got the Disney Plus access, so we
Oh,
watched
yeah.
for 3 days, we watched the Beatles documentary, Get Back.
Oh, right, uh-huh, uh-huh.
So good, fascinating, even if you're not, like, a Beatles fan, because 'cause I'm not really a big Beatles fan.
Mhm, mhm.
I
Yeah.
was a Stones fan, but so I don't
Mhm,
know where you fall on that, but it's just I had no idea what it was about. I was like, "This is kinda weird. What do we" you know? But,
mhm,
just, it's from 1969, and it feels so, like, current, and they're just so interesting, and it's like, wow.
mhm.
I was never like John Lennon kind of always annoyed me, you know, because he was so
Okay.
snarky and cynical
Yeah,
seeming, and
we don't like snarky or cynical. No, sir. Please leave.
but you know what I mean? Like, he like,
Yeah.
and it's what media chooses to show you, but,
Mhm,
he seems like so smart alecky and but anyway, he's such a sweet, lovely, talented,
mhm,
funny and he's almost manic. He's like Robin Williams or something. He just like
mhm.
they're so they could have been comedians, all of them.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
I feel like you're resistant a little bit, but I think you'd even like it.
Yeah, you know, and I just read somebody else who said that it's almost the same thing you did, that he had never been a huge fan, but he watched it and he really, like, fell in love with the Beatles,
I
watching it.
just kind of fell in love with them, like, as people.
Mhm. Well,
Like,
even
I
Paul McCartney these days still, like, you know, stands up for stuff, you know,
Oh,
speaks
yeah,
out.
he's lovely, of course, and
Mhm.
but just watching their interpersonal relationships, I love George, like, he's
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
my
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Um, but gosh, it's just so interesting to see how they are with each other, and,
Mhm,
I don't know if it, like, makes you like their music more or less or
mhm,
but, they all play everything, and they're just so into music, and they're so, like,
mhm, mhm.
um I don't know. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, alright, good recommendation though, Gia.
I know, I
Definitely.
mean, it was, like, what, a whole year ago or something when it came out, and everybody was
Mhm.
agog about it, and it's taken me a year to get to it, but,
Well, that's alright.
anyway. Anyway, if you're looking for
Okay.
something it's very long, it took us 3
Mhm,
nights.
mhm, okay, okay, thank you.
Alright.
Um, alright, oh, you know who we had back was Liesl, which was nice to see.
Yeah!
Yeah,
And did
yeah.
they explain why we hadn't seen her in so long?
Not
Was there any
really,
I don't
not
think they said
really.
anything. Yeah.
No, no. So she first met up with Nina,
At
and
the, where the Metro Court or something, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh,
And then
Yeah.
Ava joined in later, I think, right?
Right, right. And during Liesl's conversation with Nina, did she mention to Liesl that she had thrown Portia under the bus?
I think she did. So she's really not being good about keeping it secret. And she, I think, don't you think she and Ava are going to have a falling out over Ava's revelation today to Portia?
Maybe, but I don't know. They've all done such bad things, and then they sort of realize nobody else is going to put up with them, so they kind of fall back
They
into
do
their
fall back in, and maybe it won't ever be revealed, but I feel like Portia's gonna.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I
I don't know if
mean,
Portia will keep that secret.
I don't. I was starting to fear, like when and the Portia part happened today when Ava told her that Nina was running around telling people that Portia might have been had a motive, right?
Yep, yep.
So I was starting to think, oh boy, Portia, she keeps sort of emphasizing that she's still in her first trimester, she's older, blah, blah, blah. I thought, oh boy, what if like all this stress like caused a miscarriage and then she might really be bitter and angry with Ava and I mean a lot of people, but I don't know. I don't know if that would happen or
Why
not.
would she be bitter and angry with Ava?
Well, for putting the word out there that she was possibly I mean, for Ava and Nina, not Ava, no, mostly Nina.
Nina,
Mostly,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, sorry. I didn't drink tonight, but I feel like I did.
You get a little contact buzz from your brothers or something?
Maybe, maybe, yeah.
Were they dropping acid like our former Thanksgiving with your brother?
No, they were well, just wine. They were drinking quite a bit of wine, but no, I just had a little carbonated seltzer. Oh, I guess that is carbonated, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
And
kind of what makes it seltzer, sort of.
yeah.
Otherwise, it's water.
Yeah. Oh god. I think you're carrying us tonight, Gia.
Did you have a maraschino cherry in it?
No, no,
Make it a
sir.
cocktail? Well,
Not after you schooled us in the
in the
process
ways of
of
maraschino. I
yeah,
didn't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Sometimes I get sort of obsessed with stuff just right in the moment. I don't know what happens to
yeah,
me.
yeah. Well, you're a scholar, I think.
You know, my one brother, the middle brother, like you think I go down rabbit holes. He'll get fascinated with something, like you'll mention something about bees, and then the next morning he'll call you and be like, "Yep, well now I have 8 hives," and like like he will like go thoroughly, like he
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
So I have
Mhm.
these momentary things where I Google stuff all day
Mhm.
long, but
Mhm. Okay,
then
so
I
you're
then
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe this weird like thing runs in the family. This like this twitchy brain thing we've got.
Yeah,
You know.
okay, okay, and it also sounds like you're saying it could be a lot worse than what we're
That
seeing
yeah,
on
that too. The oldest brother's all right. He's pretty normal. But
Hmm.
anyway, okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like um maybe later somebody would understand why Nina did what she did. Um
yeah,
But I
mhm.
don't know if Portia would ever, Portia's got so like yeah, like you said, so much stress right now,
So
and
much stress, although meanwhile, Dante is trying to be a good cop and sort of look at the case with fresh eyes and has Nathan on board to do that, and Nathan's kind of the one who thought maybe they should take a closer look at Curtis, right?
right. So
Among
maybe
other
yeah,
people. Yeah,
yeah. I love they
so
had the murder board out again,
yeah.
and I just love the body language, the whole like sort of the cop shop
Yeah,
thing. They're tilted back in their
yeah.
chairs with their takeout, and
You know, it's definitely
and they're
like
just.
watching a cop show.
Yeah, but it's just so like they're saying the same shit that they've said for how long have we
Yeah,
been talking
Yeah.
about all, and they
Mhm.
haven't said anything as interesting as any of the non-cop characters even,
Right, right. No, they
It's
haven't.
like they're really putting their minds, like really putting their nose to the grindstone on this, and they just come up with
Yeah,
the most
I
um,
know. Like
banal
right.
observations.
Like, the first thing Nathan says is so, like, "Where should we start?"
Yeah,
You know? Like, "You're a great cop. You're that's why I wanna bring you in here." Well,
yeah, yeah. It was funny, and I love their murder board, of course, and
yeah, it's so
almost murder
quaint.
board.
It's
Glad
so
they found. They
cute.
went into Anna's office and closet, I guess, and pulled that back out.
Yeah, it's
Funny,
funny. It is funny. So but maybe Nathan, he does kind of add a whole new dimension to everything because he doesn't really have an axe to grind as far as we
right?
know with
Right.
anybody.
He's pretty out of the loop,
Yeah,
He's
and he's the most neutral person maybe.
yeah, right.
Um, although I don't know, like springing Rocco, that seemed a little implausible to me that he could just go and pick up Rocco.
You think?
Well, and then I thought Rocco was gonna have to like, it seemed like when we saw Rocco with Lulu, we hadn't really seen the explanation for how he went from getting out of the juvie place with Nathan, and then suddenly he's free to go
Suddenly made
home.
bail. Yeah, I thought he
Yeah.
was going to be held just at the police station
Yeah,
in
yeah,
instead of, and then he made bail somehow. Yeah, I don't know, unless that was Sonny putting pressure on his little girlfriend to.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, she did speed up the bail hearing, but it just seemed like they cut out a scene that would have helped
Yeah,
make that leap, you know?
yeah,
Uh, we need, like, some sort of, like, path from one development to another, you know?
right. We need to be taken by the hand through
Yeah.
each timeline. Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
we're just, like, rattled.
yeah. We're flailing.
Like, does
Well,
she
should we
does
back up to
Yeah,
the rest of
okay.
the Scooby Doo gang and
Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah. Uh-huh.
their attempt to lie?
Yeah,
To
so they're all at Alexis's house, right? Is that where they were? I can't
Yeah. At
remember.
first, I was like, "What is this? Where Laura lives?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, she's going into it." Yeah, I was all confused, but
So yeah, they're gonna rehearse their story, get tested a little bit to see if they could answer questions and everything. And of course they they think they're so smart, and that seems natural, you know, that kids
that seems very accurate for kids
yeah,
that age.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
thinking they're so confident they can put one over on these
yeah,
grown-ups, you know?
yeah.
Um,
That was kind of funny.
but yeah, they
And
don't know who
and
they're
I
dating.
also thought kudos to Laura for pulling her shit together a little bit, because
Yeah.
so the whole time she's doing this, she's knowing that Dalton's not really a problem anymore,
Yeah, yeah,
but
right,
she's
right.
acting like, oh yeah, when Dalton brings charges, and
Yeah,
she's
and she's seeing Jason sort of for the first time, right?
right,
And
right,
since he's
yeah,
cleaned everything up for her.
yeah, yeah. It would have been funny if she'd asked, kind of like, so did you use any of that poof stuff, or what product did you? Yeah, and Jason was like convincingly creepy, when he was like, Dalton is nowhere,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
he is stardust, he is golden, you know.
He's in the air we breathe.
Yeah, I just
Mhm.
feel like I feel like they probably cut him in pieces and put him all over Port Charles, Like, wouldn't that be a
A little
solution
bit of
rather?
Dalton here and there.
Yeah.
Did you get some Dalton? I think I got a knee.
But wouldn't that be easier to confuse people rather than an entire body, but if you sort of dispense with it in
Uh.
bits?
This is festive.
I mean, I don't know if the mob would hire me, but I'm just sort of talking out loud about Just the
Yeah.
numbers. I'm just the numbers, the odds. You know.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Well, and so far it seems like Jason and Sunny have been pretty lucky that everybody hasn't automatically suspected them, right?
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I'm sure they're sort of like buzzing in their head somewhere that maybe Sonny had something to do with it. But even Justine is like, so we're thinking maybe he took off because he had perjured himself, or something like.
That always sounds so funny. Perjured himself. It's like wet yourself.
Again, thanks. Special holiday episode, everyone.
I know you don't like to get on Facebook, but I did send you a funny Facebook a video on Messenger that of
Uh-huh.
this guy trying to eat Thanksgiving dinner with two cows.
Okay. All right.
You might want to check it.
Okay.
It doesn't go well.
Oh, gee. God.
Maybe I'm coming down with an illness too.
Let's
I'm a
let
little bit out
let's
of it feeling.
yeah, maybe we both are.
I'm
So
also having seltzer, which
yeah,
is
that's good.
almost water, but not quite.
It's carbonated, I hear. Um, so I was when the kids were sticking to their plan, I was so terrified and I was like, okay, now what does this mean? Does it really mean anything if Dalton doesn't show up, will they even have to go to trial, right?
Yeah,
I
I don't know. I don't know how that works. Like, so because
Yeah,
he brought charges, right, or whatever you
yeah.
say.
Yeah, but
But
I don't
yeah,
know, but I was just so afraid that the kids were gonna do their little lie and then get caught, you know,
but they
lying.
did put the kibosh on it, right? How did that scene
Yeah,
end? Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
the adults, yeah, were just like, "Yeah, no, nobody is gonna
No.
buy this,
Yeah.
you
No. Yeah.
idiots." Although I don't know if they really said that, they should have, they should have said, "Listen, you
Yeah.
clowns," you know?
But they were so funny. Maybe it was today, but when they were like saying, but it was kind of fun. It was pretty cool,
Yeah,
and
oh, no, I was like, "Oh my
yeah.
god." Now they've got a taste for it,
Yeah, and Danny's just so like convincingly like, yeah, just he's so
So
I don't
game
know.
for anything,
Yeah, yeah.
like, oh, man,
Even though
that's
they keep telling him you gotta like keep your nose clean, you gotta, like
he's
he's like, oh
yeah,
right,
"Let's have a
right. Yeah,
bank
yeah,
next, let's
yeah,
try something big."
yeah,
Oh, those parents really have their hands full now.
yeah, yeah. That was funny. Um, but yeah, I mean, and Jason, of course, knows Dalton. Like,
Mhm, mhm.
so yeah, so maybe it will go forward without Dalton anyway, because otherwise, why would they? Jason would have been like, let's not worry too much
Yeah,
about it.
I just don't know how it's gonna play out, but
We're
yeah,
not lawyers. We're
we're
not lawyers.
we're not lawyers, no, no, but, thank God the kids aren't gonna testify or whatever they had planned for them.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so hopefully Rocco will not have to do any time, go back to the community service option, I
Yeah,
guess.
and wasn't it interesting and chilling when we found out that Sidwell was the one who
Yeah,
had him
yeah.
beaten?
Poor Britt, man. I mean, I liked the scene with
Yeah.
her and Rocco at juvie, when she's sorta trying to
Yeah,
treat
I don't like that she's so obsessed with Rocco though. I feel like
I think I
I don't
know,
know.
it's not healthy, but I think it's pure.
Not healthy.
I think
It's
she
pure. You
I mean, I don't know, like, where the
think it's
love.
a little bit delusional? Like
I don't know. I don't know. I it is a little weird because we didn't have the history, like you said last time, of this like fondness for him, really. So
yeah, yeah, till she
attached
returned this time.
before.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it seems like her whole world is so small and lonely, and maybe she's
Yeah.
sort of a bit vulnerable, and Rocco is such a sweet kid, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that she has his best interest at heart or
Yeah,
anything, but I just it's like, she needs a little therapy or something.
yeah, and she's gonna always run up against Lulu and other people who just
Yeah,
don't
and I guess
trust
it's just
this.
sort of rightfully so, you
Yeah,
know?
I know, yeah. I
I
know,
know, I
damn it.
know, I know.
I just like them together. I like Britt being so sweet, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I just feel like if Lulu and Dante weren't worried about that, there'd be something wrong with them as
Yeah,
his
yeah.
parents, you know?
Mhm,
Be
mhm.
like, "Okay, this insane woman is
Right,
obsessed with our teenage son," you know?
yeah. But, also, and I know you're right, but but shut up, please.
You
Stop.
can't say that enough. But
I know. Um, Rocco knows Brit really in a way that nobody else does, you know? Um, Jason, to some extent, knows that Brit is a good person, knows that she's capable of being kind, but Rocco seems like he's seeing like the best in Brit in a way, even if she is unhealthy and maybe a little,
yeah, yeah,
you
that's
know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah, yeah. She
But
didn't
he'll
do a
never.
good job cleaning his face up, though.
No,
Like
she totally
like
missed the big mouth
yeah,
wound, but
she's, like, dabbing at his brow, and it's
yeah,
like there's a
yeah,
massive blood, area by
mhm,
his mouth there,
yeah.
but,
But the problem is, like, he'll never be able to convince anyone that she's as good a person as the Brit he's gotten to know, Nobody would believe
yeah.
really. Um, but, anyway, so we had that, let's see. Yeah, then we had Nathan, and Nathan, like, he's going all over the place trying to, like, take care of things, like, he's the one who told Lulu or brought Lulu to see Rocco.
Right, yeah, yeah, so his radar is functioning, I mean,
Yeah, yeah, right.
that was a good
Um,
call to get him out of there, although, yeah, that was,
mhm.
entirely, like, unrealistic that he would
Yeah,
just be like, "I'm taking this," like and
yeah.
how'd you like the snarky day player, the guard?
I know, I know. Yeah, I don't there's
He
not
was
much.
convincingly lame and awful.
Yeah, he was kinda, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, so, but a relief to get Rocco out of there because I didn't think he was gonna do any better if he stayed there any longer, you know? It's
Right, yeah. But yeah,
so
Sidwell's a
yeah,
bad dude. I mean,
yeah.
I'm really, like, really growing fond of him. Um,
He's so bad, yeah.
well,
Uh,
he's just so gleefully bad, and when he and Ava have a scene together, they're both just like, I don't
ugh,
know, they really, like, kinda spark off each other, not necessarily
mm,
in a romance way, but
right,
just
right, mhm.
they're both kind of at the height of their game with each other, like
Yeah, uh-huh,
the
yeah.
over the top politeness and the
Right, right,
and
right, right, yeah,
it's just
yeah.
all very delicious, I think.
Yeah, it's all these, like, gestures and everything, yeah, they're definitely playing a part with each other.
Yeah. I liked his, he had I don't know what you'd call it, I'd have to look it up, but he had like what was sort of a cross between a jacket and a shirt.
Mhm.
Too heavy for a shirt, but not quite structured like a jacket. And I
Okay.
thought maybe we could talk to Curtis about that, because you hate
You
his
think.
sort of soft collared, soft shouldered jackets that he wears all the
Yeah,
time.
well, they don't fit him very well, um,
But he's just so muscly.
yeah, and I think he's fine just walking around town, like, with in a button-down shirt maybe, and then maybe some sort of a coat or something if it's cold.
Yeah. Does he ever
Um,
wear a button-down shirt? I don't think he
yeah,
does.
I think he does, but usually, yeah, he's got that crummy blue blazer or something on top.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
anyway.
Anyway, nice fall fashion, Sidwell. I liked it. And it's probably chilly in that castle, you
Mhm.
know?
Well, yeah, I'm sure. I thought it was a bit bold of Ava to stop by sort of without an invitation, right? Isn't that what it
Yeah.
seemed like? That's a little dangerous, I
It
think.
really is. It really
But
is.
was that deliberate? You think she wanted to see what would happen if she just happened
I don't
by?
know. I don't know. I mean, maybe she just really needs a sale.
Maybe.
Because I don't think she's trying to like get him as a bad guy. She knows he's a bad guy.
Right, right. Yeah, and hopefully she's hearing, like, some of the things he
Yeah.
says and realizing like, because when she said maybe there could be peace now that the Measure C thing is behind them, and
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. I mean, she could have opened that door and stumbled upon he and Pascal like feeding off of Dalton's carcass or something. Like,
another another lovely holiday image.
but you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
Pascal guy is such a ghoul and
He is, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, he reminds me of this poem by Stephen Crane. I forget what it's called, but a guy that sort of feasts on his own
The
heart.
is that the red badge of courage guy?
Yeah, it is, but he wrote at least one good poem too.
Huh. You read poems? Wow.
Not often, I think it must have been in, like, a textbook or lit textbook or something.
Yeah.
Actually, it was, a line from the poem became a title of a Joyce Carol Oates novel, "Because it is
Because
bitter
it
and
is
because it
bitter
is"
and because it
yeah,
is my heart.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I
mhm.
never warmed up to her.
I didn't much either, but she's been doing a good job taking down Elon Musk, so
Oh, has she? Oh, well, then more
yeah,
power to you.
yeah, she gets
Yeah,
points
I could
for
probably read her now, and I'd probably be like, "Brilliant," like,
that. Well, she was
yeah,
so prolific, I don't know if she was consistently good, but that was a pretty good
mm.
book, Because It Is Bitter,
It's a
Because It
big fat book, I kinda remember it.
yeah, mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry, a little English major crap there, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we don't do that very often anymore because we don't remember.
No, we've
So
atrophied so
yeah, we
far.
have, we
Yeah.
have. Let's see. So we had a little scene with Sonny and Justine, and it was kind of, Sonny being like douchebag Sonny, trying to throw his weight around, but it kind of worked, I guess. I don't know.
I
When he
guess, but, like,
Mhm.
it's also tiring, and I think they do this with a lot like, with Anna, they do to where,
Mhm.
um we don't, like Justine is she a sympathetic
Right,
character? Is she
right.
just flat out against everyone or what, and I guess they have
Mhm.
to do that with the sort of
Mhm.
legal characters.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, but did she have to do what she did when Dalton lied to her about the lab being messed up, or was that like her choice? You
Right.
know,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think
because like couldn't she have said we need further evidence? We need.
Mhm.
Like, why would you really be able to just take the word and pictures that obviously could have been fake
Right, right.
and
Yeah,
then
especially if the
send this
cops
kid to,
hadn't even gone into the lab, then
Yeah, it
I don't
seemed
yeah.
yeah, it seemed a little, like, over the top that she would do that,
Mhm.
especially with a minor,
Mhm.
the consequences to a minor, so, again, we're
Yeah.
not lawyers, so
No. No, we're
and it
not.
is just a soap. But it was like, oh, is she out to get this kid? Like
Right.
seemed like it at that point. And then
Mhm.
she waffles between
Mhm.
being sympathetic and not. And is she out to
Yeah.
get Sonny or is she out to get in bed with Sonny?
Right,
You
right,
know,
and if she's not hard on somebody like Rocco, then will people suspect that she is somehow, like, cozying up to Sonny,
I
like
would think that the number of times Sonny just arrives and she gives him, you know, access to her constantly at the
Mhm.
police station would
Yeah,
already have everybody
yeah.
talking.
Right, right.
He's there every day.
He's got nothing else to do apparently, he just
I
makes the
guess not.
rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh, yeah, well, so, okay, back to Sidwell and Ava, at Windermere, and then Britt comes in, and she's another one who probably shouldn't be popping in unannounced.
that's
Uh,
what he keeps telling her, but she doesn't
yeah,
listen.
yeah, and she's sort of thinks
And
that
and
she's
why doesn't Ava
indispensable.
wonder about why she's there? Sorry.
I know, well, Ava must be taking note of all of this, and putting it together somehow, and she'll probably be the person who sort of figures a lot of things out before anybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah. She is
Uh,
smart and
yeah.
beautiful
And so sassy.
and a snappy dresser.
Yeah, 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 she and Britt, I mean, those 2 women they're a force of nature.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I
but yeah, like you said, when Britt, like, was hoping that Sidwell would help with Rocco, and he let it sort of be known that he was the one behind that, you know.
Yeah, that was chilling.
It
Yeah.
was, and you just think, "Oh my god, poor Britt. She has so many vulnerabilities, with this guy,
Yep. Yep.
and he
Yeah.
he doesn't care about anything that she cares about." So, she's in a terrible position. And maybe that's enough. Now that she knows that he'll, hurt Rocco, she'll have to go to Jason and get some sort of, you know, backup.
Yeah, and I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like part of me, the mushy romantic part of me wants her to, open up and unburden herself and get him
Mhm.
involved.
Mm.
And then the overriding part of me wants her to like solve her own problems and, you know, not not have to be the damsel in distress.
Yeah, well, maybe she doesn't have to be the damsel in distress. I just don't know if she can handle all of this by herself. I mean, we don't know also,
But why do we
like,
think Jason could if she can't?
well, he's got a lot of things at his disposal, he knows how to chop up a body and
Well,
distribute
that's I
parts
suppose
all over
that's
town.
true. Yeah,
He
that's
wouldn't
true.
really have qualms about that,
She she can inject herself with a massive needle.
Yeah. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. I think just so many things are easier when you have a partner, you know?
Mm, I guess so. I
You
think
you do have a partner, you realize, yeah.
well, okay, so here's the like annoying feminist part of me. Like, what if she unburdened herself to another woman and they came up with a way to? I
Well,
guess
that
I'm just
yeah, that
tired of
would be
the.
yeah, yeah. No, that would be okay too. That would be okay too. I think I just like those 2 together, so
I
maybe it's
do too.
another
That's what I'm saying.
too.
Like, part of me
Yeah,
wants them to
yeah,
be able to be
uh-huh.
together.
Yeah, but I'd be
Um,
okay if she and Ava put their heads together,
yeah, and got
decide to
her.
take him down,
Yeah, yeah.
and Ava might, she might be willing because she's gonna think, "Oh my god, Lucas lives with this monster,"
Oh,
Um,
that's true. Yeah, but I don't think that's the way they're going, obviously. But
no, that would be a real left field kind of a development,
yeah, yeah,
you
that's
know?
me, left field.
Yeah, but, anyway, poor Brit, feeling like everything is just so sort of fragile around her,
Yeah, and but this whole like medication for her disease thing too.
Mhm,
Like, um,
mhm,
wouldn't that be wonderful if it were for real? And like, she want to like she must feel pressure to like get free of this and then like reveal this
mhm.
cure
Yeah,
treatment to the
yeah,
world.
mhm,
I know it's
right,
not real, but like,
I know.
I mean,
It would be fun if she could somehow, like, and I guess if she's working in this lab, on this, like, stuff that nobody else could handle, you would think she could look at this injection that she's
yeah,
taking and
yeah,
figure
analyze
out,
it. Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah.
maybe those are 2 different skill sets, we don't know. We're not doctors
We
either.
need Brad. We need Brad back.
We do need Brad, yeah,
Yeah.
they mentioned Brad coming back, right?
Yeah,
Portia did.
somebody,
Portia
Portia, if anybody can find Brad. Didn't they know he went to a
Yeah,
different hospital somewhere? Like, has he gone underground or something?
I don't know, I don't know. It seemed like, I mean, Britt couldn't find him, I don't know how hard she looked, but
Yeah,
she didn't see him anywhere on social media, right? It was if he had vanished
yeah,
or
yeah.
something, so that's odd. Um, but anyway, then we had, Nina and Liesl again talking, and then Ava joined them, and then Drew's going all over town now talking about,
Yeah, and at that point, he invited them for Thanksgiving, but we didn't know,
yeah,
right? We didn't know till later
that
what.
that was gonna be their wedding day too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, although who was it Ava who told Trina? Or no, what no, wait, what was this?
Huh?
No, not Trina. Um, somebody was telling, oh shit, it was on
Well,
Today
Michael overheard
Yeah,
Willow asking Elizabeth to be there,
right, right, yeah, so
and so
Michael
Michael told. Brooklyn and Chase.
Right, right, yeah.
That's not
Um,
what you're thinking of.
no, maybe it'll come back to me. I only watched each episode once this week, so I
Oh, and it shows.
it
Yeah.
really
Wow.
does. I
Yeah.
need to watch them twice apparently. Yeah, but let's talk about Brooklyn and Chase.
Okay, so that was so we're to today now, or did we see
Yeah,
something
we're
yesterday?
on today, yeah.
Okay, yeah. You go first. What did you think?
Okay. Well, first I was concerned because we know how much time Chase is putting into Willow's case, and I didn't know what that meant for his feelings towards Brooklyn, you know. Um, but then when she started to talk about, Michael and how he was kind and helped her with Geo, and then, her revelation about like how it had gone with Geo, and then Chase sort of felt like, "Oh, I wasn't there for you." Um, I kind of liked that we got sort of reassured, right, about his.
Yeah, yeah. He suddenly became reasonable again,
Yeah,
um, and like sort of tuned back in to
yeah, yeah.
Brooklyn and even, kind of like, you know, even acknowledged that Michael has that other side to him. He
Right, which
wasn't.
yeah, and that was
Yeah,
good. I thought it would be
yeah,
easy to think that that good side wasn't really something you could trust at this point,
yeah.
you know?
But yeah, so yeah, we got reassured that they still have a strong marriage. I
Mhm.
thought it was weird though. It's like, why have they not seen each other? Like,
Yeah.
she have told him about the Geo thing?
I
Um,
don't yeah, I was trying to think what was the timeline for all of this, and where was he? Yeah, I didn't know why they
it
wouldn't have
felt like
talked
a whole day had gone by or
at
something, and I was
least,
like, well,
yeah, at
wouldn't
least.
that have been a huge thing in her world? She would have
Yeah,
immediately. But I
yeah,
don't know. Maybe he had an overnight shift or something, or who knows? I don't know.
right, right, but yeah, another thing, like, where we don't really get an explanation, we just get
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, didn't they see each other last night or
yeah,
whatever? But that's just not even pacing. I don't know what it was, but yeah, so that was good, I guess, because they keep nudging us into this thinking that Chase is just completely obsessed with Willow,
mhm.
and he sounded more reasonable, but I still do think it's going to end up getting him like kicked off the force or something, right? Because he.
Something, yeah, yeah, and Michael was, it was interesting that Michael was a bit confrontational with him, I thought that was a bold move, when he talked about like maybe they shouldn't be working together in the kitchen with all those knives or something,
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
As he poured
Uh,
himself a stiff drink with no
yeah,
cherry.
yeah, Michael also sort of played the family card, and it's like I don't know if you can do that with somebody who's a cop,
Yeah, and also demanding like loyalty. That's
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I don't know.
Mhm.
That's
So
a weird
Michael,
thing.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was a little bit out of line there, I thought.
And then of course with that we're gonna have hijinks with the Thanksgiving dinner. Um,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
that's the fun tradition.
Yeah. One other thing that they haven't mentioned lately was that Drew took all those boxes of stuff that belongs to the Quartermains, and
Oh
we
yeah, is that maybe because Tracy is off for the moment, so they're just not gonna bring it back up
nobody
again?
pays attention to that.
Well,
Yeah, I
and
didn't.
it's been huge, and I thought, and I suppose it's just because he's not a regular on there anymore. But Ned's situation. So Ned has a heart
Yeah,
attack,
yeah,
and you know, if your father has a heart attack, you're at the hospital
yeah,
24/7 while that's
yeah.
all that stuff's going on. And they
Mhm.
seem to all have like, well, he's doing so well. We get to hear that he's doing well,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we
mhm.
don't get to see him. It was like that was this huge drama, like it
Yeah,
was an end of an episode, and then it's just all been resolved already. Seems
yeah,
like.
and you almost forget all about it.
I really did until she
Yeah,
mentioned it. Like, why aren't you at the hospital? Like,
yeah.
they should be kind of doing shifts and,
Mhm, mhm.
wonder, maybe they could even be saying he's doing so well. Do you think we need to, have somebody there all the time? And they'd be like, oh, but I want to. And I don't
Mhm,
know. It's,
mhm.
that would be a huge, somebody having like, whatever, did they even say? Did he have a triple bypass or what did they even,
He did have to have a bypass, didn't he?
I don't
I
even
think.
remember if they
Yeah,
told
I
us
think
what,
so.
that
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
going to have
because they
some
had
massive surgery and he was going to almost
yeah.
die, according to Britt, if they didn't get
Right,
right on it.
right,
And
yeah.
and it
Mhm.
just sort of went away really
Mhm.
fast.
Yeah, that's true. They could have paid a little more attention to that. Even if they don't, pay Ned to be on screen, they could still be
Yeah, they
talking.
could have scenes at the hospital. They could, they
Yeah.
could be passing each other on the like, oh, I'm taking him
Mhm.
some fresh, pajamas or
Mhm.
whatever. Those
Mhm.
when people are in the hospital, you're at the hospital with them,
Mhm. Yeah.
or you're coming and going, or and
Mhm.
we
Mhm.
don't see them doing that. It seems weird. It's called General Hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, read the name on the cards, people.
I feel like we got used a little bit, the high
Mhm.
drama, and then
Right,
they
right,
didn't, there's
yeah.
no story out of it.
Yeah, I know, that's true, especially when you finally have a good medical storyline, why
Yeah.
don't you make
Feels
them
a
all.
little cheap. I feel used.
I do too, Gia, thanks. I didn't feel
I
that way before, but
I
I do now.
perjured myself.
Oh, no.
I don't even know what it means really.
Well, it doesn't mean what you think it means.
I guess not.
Has nothing to do with excretions. Oh god. I don't know how to continue. Let's see.
Oh, give me my next scene.
Okay,
I'll try to
okay,
pull it together.
yeah, let's see what you can do with this. Okay, so we had, Curtis and Stella again
Uh,
being the tiresome Stella, you
yeah, they
know?
move her back into that zone all the time, and
Yeah, and then
yeah,
looking at the sonogram picture, it's like, "Oh my god." I feel
yeah.
like I mean, I get that he's excited and he wants to share it, but it doesn't seem like it's if Portia's trying to keep this, under wraps, it feels like she's
Right, yeah,
not
waving it
really,
around at a restaurant. I'm like,
you
and
know?
Trina's supposed to be meeting him there.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That doesn't seem like that's very nice. And Stella, man, if Stella, starts to really get more, involved in trying to like get them together or whatever she's trying to do, it's going to be Portia's not going to be able to handle much of that either. I don't think.
No, I mean, and she's gonna be like, "Look, I'm divorcing him, and so
Yeah.
therefore, you and I have no relationship at all." Like, so
Yeah.
back off, old woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be how I'd be feeling about her.
It's weird because sometimes Stella can be real zen, like if she's talking to
I
Tracy
know,
or something, I mean, seems like she
I
understands
know.
everybody has boundaries and everything, but when it's, Curtis and her little family there, she's a real Budinsky.
Yeah, and then she goes over and does the big old confrontation with Drew, and it's like
Yeah, yeah.
it
That
was funny when he did, pulled the old person card. You easily you get easily confused. That was kind of
Yeah.
funny.
But yeah, like why would you poke him, Like what do you gain from that? He's already
Yeah,
a vindictive bastard,
yeah, she just can't help herself when she's in that mode, and
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. I mean, she's got a lot more potential um as a character, but they just kind of use her like that.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. That's too bad. It's
It's a
too bad.
little too bad, yeah.
Yeah, and also going back a little bit, when Trina and Ava were at the gallery and Ava said, "How did it go with Jordan? Did she like any paintings or whatever?" And Trina, like, talks about, like, forbidding Curtis from
I know,
seeing
didn't she
Jordan.
sound like just a child?
Yeah, it's like, who talks like that? I don't
Yeah.
know
My
anybody who.
daddy my daddy will do what I say,
Yeah,
you know?
I can't imagine, like, thinking you have that kind of power or you're entitled to exert that sort of,
Yeah,
you know, over your
yeah.
that just seemed sort of, like, way, way beyond what Trina would normally, you know, think or plan to do with her.
Yeah, it's just it's not the direction I want that character to go in. I don't know, they
No.
need a different storyline than to be all up in mom and
Yeah.
dad's business, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I think she needs a little more time hanging out with the people her age in town so she
I
could
think
have
maybe she should head out for just a little time with Taggart,
Yeah, okay.
wouldn't this be a time when she'd say, like, "I've had enough of you 2. I'm gonna go see the man I vowed to call my real father the rest of my
I
life."
know. She's talking about losing one of her parents, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can just picture Gia, like,
Yep.
yelling at the screen."
Yep. Yep. I was.
"How dare you?" Mm.
But yeah, I don't like that. I mean, I of course always like when Ava and she are kind of in
Yeah. Mhm.
that mode where Ava's
Mhm.
being so kind and so wise and so loving, and even her throwing Nina under the bus was
Mhm.
out of her love for Trina, really, ultimately,
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
because she doesn't want to see bad things happen to Trina's mother.
Right.
You know,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought Portia looked absolutely beautiful today.
I did too. I thought that was a lovely outfit for
Yeah, that
yeah.
iridescent sort of wrap thing she had
Mhm.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny, I don't think I've ever really, really liked Portia as a character, but I do feel for her these days.
Yeah, she's kind of like, remember when Brad seemed like his head was going to pop off?
Mhm. Mhm.
When he was so stressed back during the
Yeah.
baby, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, how much more can this one person
Yeah.
handle? And that's how Portia is getting.
Yeah, yeah, and she sorta has a right to feel that way, like everybody around her is being a little bit lame, you know?
Yeah, yeah. But you're right. She's got this added worry of, she's supposed to keep stress down. She's got a high
Mhm.
risk pregnancy going on.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-mm. And then old Dodo Isaiah is probably going to come back in the picture, and
Yeah, pretty
like
soon.
I just picture both men are going to be an absolute pain in the ass over this thing.
Yeah, yeah, right, they're not gonna solve any problems,
No,
you
I
know?
don't think so. I don't think so.
No, mm-mm, no.
Um, and we haven't seen him in a while. We don't even really, and I don't really even get a sense of how Portia feels about Isaiah. I feel like
Right.
she kind of had her fun with him,
Mhm,
but I
mhm.
felt like as soon as she was having the stress of hiding this pregnancy and everything, that she was kind of like, uh-huh, I'd love to go to the cabin. Yep. Like she was just
Yeah.
like already kind of annoyed with him.
Yeah, I know. I think she also liked that he was supportive and he admired her so much, and that was
Yeah,
probably a nice
yeah,
feeling compared to Curtis, but
yeah.
yeah, that's not really enough to
Like,
build a
yeah, is there
relationship.
anything real there?
Yeah,
He seemed so young also.
he does. He seems like he would be pretty well suited to Trina,
Yeah, there you go. That'd
but
be
that would be
interesting.
awkward maybe.
Switch off. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, um, but yeah, poor Portia. Ay, ay, ay.
Uh,
Um
did we got anything else, or did we cover everything? We only
um
had 2 days, really, but
Right, right, and we did cover most of it. I'm kinda curious about Martin these days and what he's got going on in his head because he doesn't seem to be distancing himself from Drew as much as he was before, Obviously, he's working for him again, but
now he's officiating the wedding. I love that. Like, they
Yeah,
don't even have somebody lined up.
yeah, yeah, I know. And he tries to sort of be the voice of reason, but at the same time, he seems like he doesn't really wanna rock the boat too much?
Well, I mean, he has to work for Drew, right? Drew still has him. He's
Yeah,
blackmailing him somehow, right?
yeah, I guess so, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he does seem pretty cash with it. I mean, maybe that's just kind of. It's sort of like it's sort of like Alexis and all her questionable
Mhm,
decisions. Like, you
mhm.
still root for that character, but you know that they're going to make
Yeah,
every bad decision they can.
yeah, 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 I know when those kids were lying, it's like they don't have any idea that Alexis, people like her,
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
know all about, the gray areas and,
The skeletons in her closet are
Yeah,
many,
many.
many. Yeah.
Yep, yep. So, Yeah,
But
they've
it's
met
kind
their
of a good
match.
couple of days, I'd say,
It
overall.
was,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Do you think this wedding will happen, this Thanksgiving Day wedding?
wow, I hadn't even thought that far ahead. I was thinking about, like, what she would wear for a dress. And there's
Well, last time she had a real wedding dress, right? This
yeah.
time she maybe just sweats, you know?
Yoga pants, yeah.
Yeah, some yoga pants, yeah,
That's a good idea. And Drew could wear his
yeah.
swimming trunks.
Yeah, the red
Yeah,
trunks that we never
yeah,
got to see. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it seems like I mean, there's, like, nothing special about this now. It seems like since the first wedding, like, was all ruined and everything, this one, it just doesn't feel like there's anything, like, sorta lovely and, you know,
Right. I know.
about it.
I almost had a moment of, like, sympathy for Drew,
Mhm.
when he was proposing, because it was like,
Yeah.
because he does seem still kinda smitten,
Uh-huh.
and she
Uh-huh.
was just so like, you know?
I know, he's really not getting the reaction you want.
And then he
Yeah.
has to just start backpedaling and,
Mhm.
like, spinning it and making it try to sound appealing, and it's like,
Right,
that's how
right.
you want your proposal to go, you
I
gotta
know, yeah, it just feels
massage somebody into saying yes.
oh, man, yeah, it's like he would pretend he was pregnant if he could make that, like,
Yeah, right, yeah, like,
that
I'm a
feel
seahorse, turns out.
he wants her to
He
trap
looks a
her in
little
this
bit like a seahorse.
He does. But then, also, like, when he was talking to Martin about all the people he wants to get even with, it's like, "Oh, this man is so ugly," like,
Yeah.
how how could he really have this, like, love for this woman and then at the same time just be thinking about all the people he wants to destroy, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, and whether or not it really is love, I mean, it may
Yeah,
just be more like possession,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I get what I want, kind of like you said,
yeah.
and
Mhm.
but, I did like just how kind of cool that Willow's response was,
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah. Yeah. She's not really very different from Carly when she's with Jack, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I know, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Um Anyway, it'll be exciting, but yeah, what will she
Mhm.
wear? I don't know.
Mhm.
And then we had the last thing we, didn't talk about was the reunion of, Nina and Willow
Oh, yeah, yeah, and that was
that
all
Liesl
really
arranged.
right. I liked Liesl's tough love with Willow, telling
Yeah,
her what a baby she
right.
was and everything, and that was effective.
And it was true, like
Yeah.
everything Nina's
Yeah.
done, she
Yeah.
stood by you through everything
Uh-huh.
and done nothing but try to love
Yeah.
you.
Right, right. I mean, she really is the one person who's gonna love Willow no matter what.
Now she, just physician heal thyself. Like, why doesn't she feel that way about Britt?
Yeah, yeah, true, true.
Um
Mhm,
But I did kinda like their little reunion and,
mhm. I did too, yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that because that was
Nina
pretty
was
good stuff.
Nina was convincingly moved by, being
Mhm.
allowed back in, and,
Yeah, yeah, mhm. I started to think that Willow, like, in a way, she having this relationship with Nina that could be something that has genuine emotions in it, could sort of jeopardize this whole sort of house of cards she's got with Drew. You know what I mean? Like when she sees or feels what real like commitment,
yeah,
is.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't think that they're gonna turn into, like, the power couple of Port Charles. I could
No,
be wrong.
no, I
Could
don't
be
think
wrong,
so.
but
No, I feel like, yeah, she's gonna suffer, and I can't
yeah.
imagine, even we never see Scout for one, we
I know,
don't
where
know.
is she? Like, they're at the house but where
Yeah,
is Scout?
yeah, and then I don't know, we don't really know what's gonna happen with Wiley and Amelia, like,
Yeah.
if Michael's gonna be able to pull off this, like, sole custody thing,
Yeah,
but,
I think he's bound and determined to pull it off, so
Yeah, and but also they do kinda seem to be gearing up with, like, round 2 of, like, killing Drew.
They
Everybody's
have dropped that hint
yeah,
quite a few times that
everybody's
somebody
sort of
else wants to put a
freshly
slug in
angry
him.
with him, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll
Well, he does
see.
something pretty much every day that makes you
Every
wanna shoot him,
day.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it does. Yeah, mhm.
But, yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it, if he just keeps getting plugged in the back. Yeah.
And then
Like,
heals.
"Again, people?"
Oh,
Uh,
boy. Yeah.
anyway, we'll
Anyway,
see.
yeah.
Well, I hope they throw up some Christmas lights or something just to make it just some little fairy
Mhm,
lights or something to give it a
mhm. Well, yeah, holiday
and maybe
vibe.
they could have seltzer.
If you want something carbonated, I would recommend seltzer.
Seltzer, yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna have seltzer. Did you have that nice seltzer you had for me when I visited you? I can't remember the name of it, but
No, it was, more of a San Pellegrino,
oh, that's like more of a mineral water seltzer, right?
maybe it is, maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's so
yeah,
many different products these days. It's really an
yeah.
embarrassment of riches.
So that's probably good for you. You probably need some minerals.
Maybe. Couldn't hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But whatever that was that you got me, I need to find that again.
Oh, the Spindrift, yeah, we really like the
Spindrift,
Spindrift
yeah, it had that,
seltzer.
like, real juice in it. It's nice.
Yeah, yeah, real fruit
I didn't have
flavor.
to amend it with anything.
Right, 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 mhm. Nice use
Hey,
of
when
the
you
word
had that
flavor.
oh, thanks. I now we're just talking business, but, not business, but personal shit. So, remember when you tried the
Oh,
limoncello?
yeah, yeah, and it was
Was that
awful.
like a cream, like a crème?
No, no,
Because
it's
I saw a bottle of it at this Italian market we go to, and it was like a
huh.
cream, and I thought maybe that's what you were supposed to get.
Maybe. I would say if you see something, I'd like you to try it, and then you can get back to us with your review.
Well, I don't wanna spend a bunch of money if it's
Oh,
you were like, "Oh, oh,
yeah, yeah.
bleh." You were, like, all gaggy about it.
But it was, like, on the end cap at the grocery store, so maybe it was, like, some sort of a lot that they were just trying to get rid of, and I fell
Mm.
for it, maybe there's, like, a real difference in, like, good limoncello and crappy limoncello, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, I just thought this looked like a cream, and I thought that might
Mhm.
be the sweet, like, dessert sorta thing you were supposed
Uh-huh,
to do. So
maybe.
it's supposed to be like you have it after you eat kinda to settle your stomach kind of a thing? Is
I
that what
don't
it is?
know,
Like
I
an
don't know.
aperitif?
If you stuck around with us until this last minute, you really got a treat.
Alright, well, I might try it at some point. Not this
Yeah.
Thanksgiving because 'cause we're grounded. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, well, I
But
hope your fella there gets better soon. I hope
yeah,
he
thanks.
gets
He's just what he's eating and not, he'll be alright, but it's probably a little cold, so
yeah,
but
okay.
I'll tell him you said so. And,
Yeah,
we wish everybody happy Thanksgiving, those folks that are celebrating,
mhm,
and,
mhm.
I guess we'll talk Monday. We think we're back
Yeah,
on air
yeah,
Monday?
yeah,
Okay,
we'll talk about Monday's episode, we'll go real deep
okay.
into Monday's episode.
Real deep, yeah. Perjure ourselves. Okay, we better go.
Okay.
Okay, good night, everybody.
Goodbye, take care,
Bye.
bye, dear.